Oh, hiya. It's me. So, um, this episode was going to be about, well, it was just going to be another one of mine. I talk about a show I disliked, and then I review it and then tell you how I felt about it. But I feel like, I've done four of these, and maybe we should try to like sprinkle in some positivity, just a tiny bit of positivity into the world today. So I have decided that today I'm going to talk about things I'm excited about in BL. Now, there are a couple of BLs coming out this year that I've been following for a while now, and a couple of them are really like very interesting to me. For one, one that's coming out really recently is Amanda Defies the World of BL season two. I watched season one and I thought it was great. I was really excited about it, so I was like, "Oh, they're doing a season two." I watched that trailer, and I'll tell you what, I'm confused as shit. I'm confused, like super beyond confused. Now, the reason I'm confused is because the way it ended last season, it seemed like it ended on a happy note. Well, I mean, it wasn't a happy note for Mabu because he eventually fell into the trope or a trope that he wasn't comfortable with because he considered himself like a mob character the entire season. But then by the end, I guess, BL novelist of the show eventually like tricks him into falling in love with somebody else. So at the end, he seemed to be really happy with his partner, or I guess it's partner because they ended up together. But I was beyond confused by the trailer for season two because it seems like they're either going to retcon it or they're going to make it like a really sad reason why they're no longer together. Either way, I'm excited. That show seems to be like one of my top mentions because the actor who plays in it, oh my god, I completely forgot his name and now I feel like a jerk. But I think I used to watch him in Kamen Rider. I think it was Kamen Rider. It was either Kamen Rider or the Japanese version of Power Rangers. But either way, he was great. Thought he was so funny. And then I'm watching him in Kayak's Yaku. By the way, that show is amazing as well. Really well writing. The acting is top notch. Character development is great. Um, it's not necessarily a BL. At least it doesn't ship itself as a BL. But a lot of the people keep saying it is. I don't know. I didn't read the manga, so I wouldn't be able to like agree or disagree to it. Um, but yeah, so he's a great actor, and I feel like he deserves a lot more recognition for the things that he does. Um, but yeah, excited for A Man Who Defies the World of VL season two. Kin Porsche, have you guys seen that trailer? Oh my god! Listen, when I tell you I screamed because look, I'm not really I'm like I said, I'm fairly new to the this version of BL, like the world of BL in general, and I'm trying to do my best to like be a better active watcher. Oh my god, that trailer was like chef's kiss. Was chef's kiss to me. When you when you see Appo's butt whilst he's standing in front of a mirror looking at himself, and they get this like frame of his naked body where it's just like silhouette of a dark shadow and then the shape of his ass. I was like, what am I watching? What's going on? And then people on Twitter zoomed in on that balcony scene with the pool, and there's like a video of them having sex. What? I listen, I'm not a prude by any means, you know, sex positive all the way. But oh my God, on a TV show? I mean, it makes sense because they're playing it at what, like midnight, 11:30 midnight. That's the like the schedule of the show, and it's even going to be edited. They're not gonna upload the unedited version of the episode until they upload it on the internet. But even then, oh my god! Also, those action scenes in the trailer. If every action scene in that show is like that in the trailer, this show is like beyond entertaining to me. And this is the thing that I really like about new studios and new ideas. I feel personally like BL just doesn't have to be a cutesy story about two guys falling in love. I feel like BL could have much bigger plots and much bigger ideas that just envelop a gay couple, if that makes sense. Like, it doesn't have to just be romance. I know the idea of BL is for romance. I understand that. But like, romance can be a part of it. I want more story. I want more things to be interested in, it's aside from just the two couples. I want better side couples. I want better acting. I know it's a lot to expect from this kind of a genre, but not anymore. Not for how lucrative it has been. BL makes people a lot of money. BL makes companies a lot of money. And I think that with all this money that some companies make from these boy love stories, these fan services, and all these other things, I think that that money can go and invest into something else, like a better script, better acting, teaching people how to be better actors, investing on your actors instead of just forcing them to do fan service after fan service and just treat them better. Um, Other things I'm excited about. Oh, right. I was excited about Cupid's Last Wish, but they didn't release it for international fans, and I don't want to watch it without supporting Ert Mix because I really like those two. But I was reading people talk about it, and some people really disliked it. They thought it was like really forced and aggressive. Either way, I was excited for that. But whenever that they finally decide to release that for the international fans, I'll probably watch it. I don't consider it really a BL because it's a whole body swap thing, and there's like a really fine line in that where if it is BL or if it isn't BL. But I really like Earth Mix, so that's probably the only reason I'm going to watch it. Talking about Earth Mix, I can't wait for them to start recording for Moonlight Chicken. They released a like what do they call it? Like a pilot trailer to show us what the show is going to be about, kind of. We don't really get the real trailer until they finish recording the show and they can edit out pieces or whatever. But that pilot trailer was really cool. I really like the idea. Again, cannot stress this enough. I really like Earth Mix, and I really want them to succeed. So I will watch them in anything. Um, oh, Kissable Lips, that ended. That was really good. I liked that one too. Not going to give you too many spoilers on that because I'll probably leave that for another video because a lot of things on that one made me angry. Oh, but that's a video for a different day. Love Mechanics is coming out, huh? Anybody else excited about that? I am. I'm very excited about Love Mechanics. I saw the unloved version of it, the one that was like 4 episodes. Personally, I felt like it was really rushed, but I really liked War. Yin and War, those two, really great chemistry. Can't wait to see the full show. I think they started recording it. No, they finished recording it. I don't know, but I know it's coming out soon. What else? I was really excited for Enchante, but it felt really short to me. It felt really low and it got dry. So that was maybe I'll go back when it's all done and rewatch the whole thing. That's another thing I really like. I like to binge the show rather than like watch it episodically. There have been shows that I can't wait to like sit down and watch them episodically. I will tell you that. But I think Enchanté is probably one of those shows where I have to sit down and watch the whole thing all at once so I'm not like bored of them. Ugh, I don't want to say that. That feels mean. Um, Semantic error. Listen, there are certain BLs that come around and they do things to me. And semantic error is one of those because listen, when I tell you this show just makes me feel so good when I'm watching it. I really enjoy the characters. I really enjoy the acting. I enjoy the story. The plot is great. Like I have no complaint. Well, I have a couple of complaints, but nothing that's like detrimental to the plot. But yeah, Semantic Error is really good. So if you haven't seen that, yeah, you should probably start. It's about to end soon. I think episode 7 was released yesterday or today, the 9th or the 8th, one of those two. And then last episode is next week. That'll be that I feel like that'll be a good show to watch too. I listen, Cutie Pie has not disappointed me at all. I think it's only 3 episodes in. Yeah, it's 3 episodes in, but it has not disappointed me at all. It has been so fun. It has been so cute. It's also one of those shows where it has like a really good cast of actors. Like Zeeprook is top notch acting. Nunu is like top notch acting. Max, Nat, all of those, they're amazing. Like they're great. They're great for the genre that they're in, 100%. But yeah, if you haven't seen Cutie Pie, watch Cutie Pie. I 100% recommend it. I 100% like sign my name under it because it is such a good show. It's been so fun to watch. Um, and it's like I said, I would love BL to have more overarching stories and a bigger audience and a bigger this and a bigger that. But I understand the cutesy and the reason why the genre is popular. So like I'm not taking any of that away from it. I just would love to have like these specific shows that are cutesy and fun to watch, but then like shows that like are interesting and have great concepts to watch. Like those I'm really excited for too. Um Bad Friend looks interesting. It's by the same studio that's making Cutie Pie, I believe. It's Bed Friend and then Middleman's Love. I think those are the three, like Cutie Pie, Bad Friend, and then Middleman's Love. Those are the three coming from Medan. I think it's called Medan. I don't know. I forgot the name of the studio. But they're all coming from the same like group of people and they're sharing actors left and right. But I'm excited for all those three. Um they did like a cute music video for all the shows. I thought that was really cute. That was a really great idea to get Y and all of it. It was great. That's great. It was great. It was great. It was a great idea. What else am I excited for? My only 12%. I think you guys have heard me talk about Kuhart before, Earth. But I love them. I love them so much. I want them to succeed. I want them to do their best. They're so great to me, and I love them so much. And they're in this new show with Santa called My 12%. It's great that they're acting, is what I mean. They released a mini trailer for it. It seems interesting, but it also feels like that kind of high school story that I'm not really interested in. The only reason I'm going to watch it is because of Kuhart. Like I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not. That is the only reason I'm watching it. But like I think it looks like it's a very high school themed BL, and I really don't like high school themed shows. It's they overdo it with like the violence sometimes when it comes to bullying, and I don't like watching that on my screen. It makes me feel gross and icky because I used to deal with things like that in high school myself, and I don't want to rewatch it on a screen. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't feel good. But yeah, I'm excited for 12% for my 12%. That's by Wabi Sabi. Now, Wabi Sabi has another show coming out that I'm really excited for. It's called, what is that show? Dear Doctor, I'm Coming for Your Soul. Something like that. The plot's really good to me. It's about like a surgeon who tries to save people's lives, and Death, who's like a personified person, like a being, comes around to collect the souls of the people that the doctor tries to save. Now, I think it's like one of those like tug of war games where the doctor tries to save people, and the more people the doctor saves, the more upset Death gets. And then the more souls that Death collects, the harder the doctor tries to like save people. Either way, um, it's got a really good cast. Yacht is in it. Who else is in it? I don't really think I know any of the cast though. Like I don't think I know anybody outside from Yacht. But the cast is a much mature cast. Mature, is that even a word? I don't know. It's a much older cast, it seems. Like the guy who, actor Nut is like 30 years old. Karn, I think, is like almost 25. So it's very much like an adult, like a more adult themed cast, but it's set in the hospital. So again, to be a surgeon, you have to go through all these years of college. So I wouldn't be it would make sense for it to be like a more adult themed show. But I really like that concept. I like the concept of like the somebody falling in love with death. Well, death like doing its job. It's a good concept to me. I really like supernatural stuff. I'll say that. That's probably why I'm really excited, because it's got this like hint of supernatural theme to it, where it's like, ooh, death is a person and they can kill. Either way, I'm really excited for Dear Doctor. That one's something I'm really excited for too. Ooh, Close Friends season 2. That came out of nowhere to me. I was not expecting that. I really thought Close Friends season 1 was it, because it was so short. And it was just like a bunch of different little episodes of different people. But now that they're releasing season 2 with an actual concept, I think that's really smart. And also, you got Fluke in it. Like, Fluke, girl, that's that's royalty. That's like BL royalty, I hear. So you know what? Good for them. Good for them. Good for the concept. Good for an idea. I don't think they released a trailer yet, or at least I haven't seen a trailer for it yet. I don't even think they began filming. But Kim Copter's in it, and I really love Kimmin. Listen, let me tell you guys something. There are only 2 actors in this BL industry that I drool over constantly every time I see them, and that's Kimmin and Max. Not Max from X Tall, but Max from Max Nat. Listen, Max does things to my heart that I will never understand. And Kimmin does things to my heart that I also will never understand. Um, Max plays Hia Yi in Cutie Pie. I don't think I've seen him. I think he was in Close Friends season 1, where he played like a karate instructor, like a crazy one with Nat. But listen, was it Close Friend or was it Y Generation? It was probably Y Generation. Was it Y Generation? No, because see, now I have to find out. And you know what? Let's do a research while we're all together. Let's do that, because I don't want to give you guys false. Close Friend. Okay, so it was Close Friend. In Close Friend, he played a judo slash martial arts instructor who convinces Nat to join the team, and they fall in love or whatever. But he played Sun in Y Destiny. That's what it is. So he was both in Y Destiny and Close Friend, and I loved him so much in that. I loved him so much in both of those. I thought it was great. I also really like him in anything. But yeah, so it's Max and Kimmin. Those 2 are my heartthrobs for me. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about them. Their chemistry, the way they talk, the way they act, to me, it's like 10 out of 10. What else? What else am I excited for? Ooh, Heart by Heart. They just released a trailer for that like a couple of weeks ago. That looks like it's going to be sad. I personally don't like sad BLs because I try to stay away from those. Like, living in a sad world is already my existence. I don't want to deal with that in the media that I consume. But it looks so good. It looks like it's going to be so fun to watch. Oh man. But yeah, that looks like it's going to be cute. What else? I think that's it though. I think that's all I was like really hyped up about. Um, yeah, I don't think I don't think I'm excited for anything else. Oh, right, Between Us. That's also coming out, right? It's the spin-off from Until We Meet Again with Bowen Prem. I think that's how their ship name is called. But that looked cute too. Not sure if I'm gonna like sit through and watch it, because Until We Meet Again wrecked me in half. And I'm hoping it's not going to be as sad as Until We Meet Again, because I cannot take it. Until We Meet Again damaged me emotionally for like weeks. That ending really messed me up. I will never. Uh, I I have a lot of complaints about that show. I'm not going to deny it. I'm not. But oh man, it was a heart-wrenching story from ear to ear. Like, but I don't have any bad things to. I mean, nothing I say. I like to think that nothing I say is bad, because I don't think I'm coming at it from a place of anger. I mean, not. from a place of evil, I should say. Like I'm angry about certain things, but it comes from a place of love. My anger is inherently from love. It's from the love of the media, it's from the love of the actor, it's from the love of the show. I feel like I feel strongly towards these things because I love this genre so much. And I love the show so much. And I feel like they could be so much better and so much more. Like so much more, you know? But yeah, Between Us looks like it's gonna be interesting. Um I think that's it. I talked about Middleman's Love, My Only 12%. Oh, right, Never Let Me Go. I don't think there's a trailer for that yet. I don't think so, but it's got Puin Pond. Pond Puin? Pond Puin. Pond Puin? Puin Pond. Those two actors. But yeah, it's like it's another mafia show. I think. Yeah, I think it's like I think it's like another mafia show. And I'm really listen. I think I talked about this before. I think I figured out what my favorite genre of BL is, and it's like bodyguard, businessman, mafia boss, or bodyguard, mafia boss's son, bodyguard. It's the idea of like somebody having to save your life or protect you. Really like that concept for some reason. I don't know why. And as you guys remember from my Golden Blood video, I really didn't like that in that show, but it's a you can listen to that episode to know what I felt about it. But I really like the concept of a bodyguard protecting somebody of power, like a businessman or like a mafia boss. Like that's a good concept for me. Like I'll watch that. Put that in anything and I'll watch. Put that in a shirt and I'll wear it. You know? Marketing, make that money, you know? Let's market our decent TV shows and make money out of that with merch. What else? I think that's it. I think that's all I've been really excited about that's coming up. If you guys have any like um anything that you think I would like or any show that's coming out that you think I should watch, you can at me on Twitter. It's at angry about BL. And that's at ANGRYABOUTBL. I usually try to like keep myself active on there. It would be really cool if you guys could like follow me and like we could chit chat back and forth. I would love that. If you have any recommendations of shows I should watch, if you feel like you have any recommendations of show I should review that you didn't like, or even that you liked, but that you think I should review, I would really appreciate that too. Um, Oh, vice versa. They just released a photo, like a fitting photo, a costume fitting photo the other day, today actually. So that means they're probably going to start recording it soon. So there'll probably be a ceremony in the next couple of days. That looked really interesting to me. The concept of like dying in one world and then waking up in somebody's body on the next, and then trying to figure out a way to get back to your world where you were, like the parallel universe kind of crap. I really like that. Like I said, I really like supernatural like themes. So like that feels really good. And Jimmy is in it, and I love Jimmy. I love Jimmy in Bad Buddy. I thought that was really good. So he plays the main character in this one, and that is very exciting to me. But also, Om Nanon is in this. They're in this. So like, I think they play like a side couple. I think they play a side couple. But either way, I mean, I'll support them through hell and back, you know, just for the funsies. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think I'm gonna make this episode short. Since I'm not really reviewing anything or talking about anything that crazy. Yeah, these are just a couple of shows I've been interested in. Um Hope you guys are liking my podcast so far. I've been really liking doing these. These have been really fun for me to do. And a lot of it feels like I finally get to like get my frustration out by talking about it, which helps me out a lot. But yeah, don't forget to like follow me on Twitter, talk to me on Twitter. I'd love to have a back and forth with you guys. That'd be great. I mean, however many of you are actually listening to me, you know? Like I said, even if no one's listening to me, I'm going to keep making these. I like making these. I think it's fun. But yeah, I'll see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for tuning in.